like, man?
It was smooth. You know, I'm getting hang of everything, and I'm starting to feel it out.
What was eye-opening to you? What was different?
I was fast. It was a very fast tempo. I'm trying to get used to that and look at the play calls and get everything down.
I'm sure they tell you that and you've seen it, that they do a fast-paced offense team. But what is it like actually now being in that?
It's very, I would say, like, it's different from my high school. Like, we run a fast tempo too, but it's way different. Like, you got to get the calls, you got to know what they're doing, you got to see, like, the formation, like, how are you doing with it. That's about it.
Jordan, what are your expectations for your freshman season, your role? How much do you want to play and all that?
I'll say I'm trying to play. I'll say I'm trying to play a lot. You know what I mean? I'm trying to learn everything. I'm working on learning the plays with coaches. I'm here like I'm pretty much here every single day. You know, trying to get everything down Saturdays, Sundays, and working on plays so I can do better and get better for the team.
Is there a coach you're leaning on the most, that you're spending the most time with?
Coach Eckler, Coach Chop, and all the assistants. They help me with everything pretty much, and that's how I get everything down.
What do you feel like you could learn from James Pierce that would help you grow within this program?
I'll say he teaches me because I sit right beside him every day. Like, he teaches me, like, the plays and, like, how he got it down and how he learned it first and everything. So I'll say, like, how he uses it and, like, his technique and play fast.
Jordan, when you see that they're loaded at your position, starting with Pierce, like, how does that impact which school you choose to go to?
I wouldn't say it really impacted me. I just know, like, I can learn from the best and, like, I'll say pretty much learn from the best and learn how to play. You know what I mean? Like, because the first round, you know what I mean? Like, he knows what he's doing. He's there for a reason.
This school's had a lot of good edge rushers over the last few years. Does that put pressure, make you excited?
It makes me really excited because I can learn a lot from the coaches and a lot from players.
After so many players, so many high school players enroll in January now, you're one of the late arrivals. What were you doing in the spring, and how did you kind of make sure you were ready when you got here?
I'll say I was working out with my trainer all the time, you know, eating and learning from the coaches, like telling me stuff and like learning the plays from when all the players are supposed to learn the plays, and like eating, drinking smoothies, trying to get big so I can get in here.
Did you basketball, track, or anything like that, or just focus on football?
I did basketball too. I played football and basketball. I liked it. It was smooth.
You showed up playing as much, if not more, than the rest of the guys in that room. What does that kind of make you excited for knowing, like, hey, I've not really got to the nutrition part of this thing yet, and I'm already weight-wise, you know, ready physically?
Yes, I like it. You know what I mean? I came here at 235. My goal is, I think it's 245. I'm already good at that. So, you know what I mean? I just got to maintain my weight and, like, make it, like, not much as, like, fat, but, like, you know, strength-wise.
During the recruiting process, what made you choose Tennessee?
I'll say Tennessee, Coach Harvin, Coach Chop, and Coach Eckler. It's like a great place to be. You know what I mean? It's really it's up close to the road. Like, it's only 3 hours and 40 minutes from Alabama. So it's a great drive, and it's like a team. I'm going to say Coach Mike Matthews is my boy. Like, brothers, my mom knows his mom, and, like, we're pretty much like family. So it's like that, too.
Did you watch Tennessee film or James Pierce film or anything like that before you got here or since you've gotten here?
I watched some. Coach X sent me some film on him, and I saw him. Like, when he went against I saw when they went against Bama at Bama, and he was destroying the whole thing. So was Joshua Joseph. I won't say that game, but it was a different game, and they were just wreaking havoc.
Do you think like your body type or your skill set is similar or different than some of those guys?
I say we all have the same body type. You know, they look for the same at the Leo position. They look for the same guys, like 6'4", 6'5", and about that margin. You know what I mean? Like that height and the weight. So it was like I feel like I have the perfect size.
Austin mentioned before that you've got the size already. Most freshmen don't come in with this kind of size. Have you always been like the big kid at your age?
Yeah, I was always the big guy my age too. Yeah, that was definitely something.
So where were you at weight-wise when you went in basketball season? Did you have to get up to 235 over those couple months, or
yeah,
a lot of guys get kind of they lose some weight over the course of their football season and play basketball? Is that how it went for you? Yeah,
it was kind of hard because like right after football season, I had to get right back to my weight 215 for basketball. But it was kind of hard because the UA stuff, like I didn't practice once for football or anything, so I was at the UA stuff, All-American game at like 215. So I didn't practice anything. So I was just at 215.
Adam asked you about how you're similar to James and some of those guys. How do you think you're different from a skill set standpoint?
I'm still trying to figure that out because, you know, I'm still trying to figure out my strengths because I know their strengths and everything. I'm still trying to figure out how I can do, I wouldn't say I can do better, but like how I can play similar to them.
How do you think playing basketball has prepared you for the speed of this team, just like the quickness up and down?
I say my get off speed, that's like preparing me a lot, and my speed wise, like they told me like they want me here because my speed and like maintaining it and everything.
Jordan, you didn't obviously get here in the spring, but you got to play in the Polynesian Bowl with a handful of guys that were coming here.
Yeah.
How much did that kind of help, just knowing, hey, okay, I've spent a week with some of these guys, I'm gonna be, hanging out with them. What was that experience like?
It was great, you know what I mean? I think you were talking about all the Tennessee guys there.
Yeah.
It was great because I pretty much knew all of them except I didn't really know Jake too well, but when we were there, I got to learn a lot about him and all the other Tennessee guys, and we spent a lot of time together. So it really built that chemistry between all of us.
We'll do a few more for Jordan.
On this first day of practice, were the coaches easy on you because you were the new guy, or did you hear from them any criticism or anything?
I wouldn't say they go easy on anybody. They treat everybody the same. Even James, they treat Joshua, they treat Omar, they treat everybody the same way. If you do something wrong, you're still gonna get yelled at either way.
What do you think about that the coaches, James Pierce may be a first-round pick, that they don't treat him differently than other guys? What do you think about that?
I think it's great. They treat everybody with the same respect. Like if you do something, they're gonna yell at you too. Like they're not favoritism anybody.
Walking away from the first day of camp, what was the biggest thing on your mind?
Getting all the plays down in time. I'll say that because it's going so fast. You got to look at it. You got to understand what you're doing and all the play calls and the formation, like I said before. But it was pretty solid. I liked it.
How do you feel about the depth at Leo and just the competition there? How much you guys kind of pushing each other and just the overall talent and depth you guys have?
I wouldn't say I'm too worried about the depth. We're all learning from Leo room. We all go to Coach Eckler, like helps us and everything. Coach Eck tells all the veterans like to help the freshmen or the guys who don't know as much.
Thanks, Jordan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jordan.